How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Murphy Street Podcast. I'm the host of the show, Murphy. And here on Murphy Street, the rules are simple, always the same. Shoes and slippers at the door. Come inside and let's talk story. Hey, brother, how you doing?
Yo.
How's it going, B?
What up?
As always, we want to remind you to like, share, and subscribe to the Murphy Street Productions on YouTube.
Let's jump right in. We see behind these like sheer curtains just the silhouette of a Mandalorian, and sure enough, the Mandalorian steps through. We're like, oh, okay, just like that. I was like, oh, he's got the Beskar spear, that's dope, but no sign of the Darksaber. And then he breaks out the Darksaber, and you guys, one, it was unexpected because, like I said, I didn't see it. Yeah, and when he breaks it, I was like, oh, no way. I thought it was absolutely ruthless of him when we saw him cut the guy and the table in half. Do we attribute that to the Darksaber? Because that's not something that you would see a lightsaber do, I don't think.
Yeah, it was very
I agree.
smart of him. Like, I mean, he generally doesn't kill people he doesn't need to.
If you weren't sure if the armor was cool or not, you had to, if you after this episode, you had to be like, yeah, the armor is definitely cool.
She gave me very like Galadriel vibes in this episode, and we actually got to see her in action in this episode, especially how she gave the history of the Darksaber,
which was dope. Yeah, you know, so that definitely was a heavy Lord of the Rings vibe to it. What about you, CeeLo?
I like her character. I'm glad she was one of the ones who was still alive. I was surprised there was just 2 left.
Right. But guys, we get a name in here that I never heard of before, and I'm sure it's probably like in the Star Wars comics or maybe in like a expanded universe novel that I didn't get to read. Tarre Visla, you guys.
They talk about him in Clone Wars. That's how I knew.
But Tarre Visla was a Mandalorian and a Jedi. That's who she said was the Mandalorian. Yeah. But guys, the next thing we see was probably something that made me go, oh, damn, just as much as the Darksaber. The next thing we see is Cal Kestis' droid, BD1. And I thought that was the dopest thing. Apparently, Amy Sedaris had sent off a message to Din Djarin that she had a ship that was a replacement for the Razor Crest. She walks up to this ship that's under a sheet. What did you guys think it was?
Pod racer.
I thought, okay, so I could see that.
You could see like the one long engine, so I was like, no way. She gave him a pod racer.
Dude, you know what I thought it was? I thought it was General Grievous's like Corvette ship. It's an N1 Naboo Starfighter. I don't know if it's Anakin's exactly. And I'm sure in the coming days we'll probably get reports on exactly, you know, what strafing marks we saw that confirmed that this is Anakin's ship.